can fix it, but I need some time.
Not a problem. I'll handle the rat butts.
Sonic, watch their tails!
Hey, rat butts! Whoa! Nice try, Ratso. Actually, it was a weak try. Really weak. Come on, give me your best shot.
Sonic, behind you!
Close but no key, slime wad. Come on, creepos. I'm not even working up a sweat here. Now you're cooking. Yeah! Ow! That's hot. You rat heads in the mood for a little hedgehog kebab? Come and get it. I had to blow off a little steam.
I am thinking you will need more steam, Sonic Hedgehog.
It's the mutant!
Griff, what about the gear shift?
No, I've tried everything. Stuck solid.
You guys hold on. I'll push you out of here.
Push us? How?
A power ring.
Grab your socks. We are gonna juice.
A power ring.
Feeling warp 7.
Sonic, that was absolutely incredible. How does this power ring work?
Only my Uncle Chuck knows for sure. He made them for me before he was captured and roboticized.
So, you mean there's more than one?
Yes, we receive a new ring every 12 hours.
It's fantastic. I've never seen so much condensed energy. Can I see it?
Sure. Listen, I have some unfinished business. Catch you later.
Fantastic.
All right. Huh?
I doubt it'll last another 24 hours, Griff. We have to do something.
The Freedom Fighters have an incredible energy source, but they're very protective of it.
Well, this calls for drastic measures. Can they help us?
I don't know yet if we can trust them. But I know what to do.
Sonic! Huh? Sonic! Oh, this is terrible. Terrible. I can't be believing it.
Can't believing what, Ant?
Griff, he is stealing the heart of my princess.
Say what?
No. Coming along. I show you. Right. Oh, sacre bleu. This is the most terrible day of my young and handsome life.
Yeah, well, anything he can do, I can do better.
Oh, thank you for the flower, Griff. It's beautiful.
Not as beautiful as you, Sally.
For you, Sal.
Why, Sonic, how sweet.
I wrote a poem for you.
You wrote a poem?
Hold on to your socks, because this is gonna blow you right out of your shoes. When it comes to speed, I can't be beat. I'm faster than lightning, faster than heat. I'm so fast I burn up the street. Ain't that Mondo sweet?
For you, my princess.
Oh, Antoine, thank you, but
I, too, have written you a poem.
I'm sorry, a what?
A poem.
Oh, a poem. Oh, I see.
Yes, oui, that is what I said. I am a royal guard, brave and true, who gladly would be laying down my life for you.
Excuse me while I chuck my chili.
You are insulating my poem?
No, your poem insulates itself.
Well, it is much more romantic than your stupid poem.
Boy, Guys, please, you're being very rude to Griff.
Who cares?
We who?
I care. He saved our lives, and I think you owe him an apology.
I'm supposed to apologize to him for trying to steal my girl?
I am not your girl.
Since when?
Since forever.
I can wait.
Sonic, I'm not trying to steal Sally. Honest.
Yeah, right.
Look, let me drive you back to the surface. It's the least I could do.
We can walk.
You can drive me back, Griff.
Now let me see. That means he's one part and you're another part. And if one part doesn't get along with another part, then you'll have to part. And if the two parts are apart, how can I tell you apart?
It was an important day in the yard. Everyone was busy and excited, making notes and taking photographs. A special visitor had arrived and was now the center of attention. "Who is that?" whispered Thomas to Duck. "That," said Duck proudly, "is a celebrity." "A what?" asked Percy. "A celebrity is a very famous engine," replied Duck. "Driver says we can talk to him soon." "Oh," said Thomas, "he's probably too famous to even notice us." Just then, Gordon arrived. "Puh," said Gordon. "Who cares? A lot of fuss about nothing, if you ask me." And he steamed away. Later that night, the engines found that the visitor wasn't conceited at all. He enjoyed talking to the other engines till long after the stars came out. He left early next morning. Gordon was still complaining. "Good riddance," he grumbled, "chattering all night. Who is he anyway?" "Duck told you," replied Thomas. "He's famous." "As famous as me? Nonsense." "He's famouser than you. He went 100 miles an hour before you were even thought of." "Huh, so he says," huffed Gordon, "but I didn't like his looks. He's got no dome. Never trust domeless engines. They're not respectable. I never boast, but I'd say 100 miles an hour would be easy for me. Goodbye." Duck took some freight cars to Edward's station. "Hello," called Edward. "That famous engine came through this morning. He whistled to me. Wasn't he kind?" "He's the finest engine in the world," replied Duck. Then he told Edward what Gordon had said. "Take no notice," soothed Edward. "He's just jealous. He thinks no engine should be famous but him. Look, he's coming now." Gordon was running very fast. His wheels pounded the rails. "He did it, I'll do it. He did it, I'll do it." Gordon's train rocketed past and was gone. "He'll knock himself to bits," chuckled Duck. Gordon's driver eased him off. "Steady, Gordon. We aren't running a race." "We are then," said Gordon, but he said it to himself. Suddenly, Gordon began to feel a little strange. "The top of my boiler seems funny," he thought. "It feels as if something is loose. I'd better go slower." But it was too late. On the viaduct, they met the wind. It was a teasing wind which blew suddenly in hard puffs. Gordon thought it wanted to push him off the bridge. "No, you don't," he said firmly. But the wind had other ideas. It curled round his boiler, crept under his loose dome, and lifted it off and away into the valley below. Gordon was most uncomfortable. The cold wind was whistling through the hole where his dome should be, and he felt silly without it. At the big station, the freight cars laughed at him. Gordon tried to whoosh them away, but they crowded round no matter what he did. On the way back to the shed, he wanted his driver to stop and fetch his dome. "We'll never find it now," said the driver. "You'll have to go to the works for a new one." Gordon was very cross. "I hope the shed is empty tonight," he huffed to himself. But all the engines were there waiting. "Never trust domeless engines," said a voice from somewhere behind him. "They aren't respectable."
Hey!
Wow. This is really, really beautiful. Home sweet home.
Would you like a knothole tour?
Thanks, but I should get back.
Best idea you've had yet. You coming, Sarah?
Bye, Griff. Thanks for everything.
Allowing me, my princess.
No, thank you, Antoine.
Well, I hope we meet again, freedom fighters.
Griff, what's wrong?
It's this darn engine acting up again.
Oh, well, why don't you spend the night here? We have plenty of room and you can just fix it in the morning.
Well, that's very kind, but... all right, I accept.
Please do identify your own selves.
Relax, Antoine. You know it's us.
I am sorry, my princess, but a royal guard is never taking anything for granted. Especially when there are strangers jerking about.
Antoine, you are being a toad.
A toad? What is a toad?
This is where we get our power rings.
Well, it's very nice, but I'm not sure I quite understand.
Great, we're in luck. A ring is coming.
It's magnificent.
My princess est ailleurs. Je suis des griffes. Yesenek is het.